Have you ever considered the connection between your mind and body? The invisible link that binds your physical existence with your consciousness? This enigmatic relationship is often referred to as the mind-body connection. The word mind hails from the Old English gemind, which originally meant memory. It's fascinating, isn't it? The mind is a complex entity, a labyrinth of thoughts, experiences and emotions. It's subjective, unique to each individual. You can only truly examine your own mind, reflecting on your own thoughts and feelings. But what about others? Can we ever truly understand the mind of another? We can infer based on language, emotional responses, and the ability to distinguish facts from human-made concepts. Yet, we're left with inferences, never concrete answers. Our understanding of the mind is like a vast, unexplored territory filled with mysteries and unknowns. Imagine your mind as a theatre. In it plays a constant performance, an internal monologue. But does everyone have this monologue? Is it universal? This is a question that has intrigued philosophers and scientists alike. There's a constant internal chatter, a dialogue, a narrative that carries on within us, seemingly without end. It's like an ongoing commentary of our lives, our thoughts, our emotions. But here's the thing, not everyone experiences this internal monologue. It's not a universal phenomenon. For some, it's a silent world inside, with thoughts and feelings experienced without words. It's not that they don't think or feel, but they just don't experience it as a linguistic narrative. And it's not better or worse, it's just different. Now, let's talk about the I, the experiencer and generator of thought. It's a fascinating concept, isn't it? This I is the one that experiences this internal monologue, this constant dialogue. It's the one that generates thoughts, that processes emotions, that experiences the world. And yet, it's not just a passive observer. It's an active participant, a creator, a director, if you will. It's the one that shapes and molds the narrative, that decides what to focus on, what to ignore, what to ponder over, what to let go. So perhaps we are more than just spectators of our internal monologue. Perhaps we are the directors of our own mental theatre. Now, let's turn our attention to the body, the physical entity that carries out its functions independently of our conscious control. Are we merely passengers in this biological vehicle? Consider for a moment the intricate workings of our bodies, the beating of our hearts, the flowing of our blood, the digestion of our food. These are all processes that happen automatically without any conscious input from us. It's as if we're passengers on a ship, with the body as the vessel and the mind as the steward, overseeing operations but not directly controlling them. Now, let's delve into the perplexing concept of being a passenger in our own bodies. As conscious beings, we have the ability to think, to reason, to feel. But our bodies, on the other hand, carry out their functions mechanically, like a well-oiled machine. So, are we simply observers, experiencing life through the lens of our physical forms, while our bodies carry on their tasks independently? Let's contemplate further on the purpose of our existence in relation to this. Could it be that we are here to experience the natural world in all its glory, to interact with it, to learn from it, and to contribute to it? Perhaps our bodies are merely vessels facilitating these interactions and experiences. Our bodies may be our vessels, but our minds are the captains, navigating the vast ocean of existence. So, where does this leave us in our exploration of the mind-body connection? Are we any closer to understanding this complex relationship? We've delved into the subjective nature of the mind, the elusive phenomenon of the internal monologue, and the intriguing concept of being merely a passenger in our own body. In this journey, we've unravelled the intricate tapestry of thoughts, emotions, and biological processes that constitute our existence. We've questioned the nature of our consciousness and its interaction with the physical vessel we inhabit. We've pondered on the very essence of what makes us, us. But as we delve deeper, the waters only seem to get murkier. The mind-body connection is a labyrinth, an enigma that might never be fully understood. Yet, isn't the quest for understanding part of the human experience? Perhaps the mind-body connection is less about understanding and more about experiencing. After all, we are here for the experience, aren't we?